Hey guys, Jamie the Summer Rain channel, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead this week and I'm going to stick to my cleansing thing, and we are going to make an all-purpose cleaner. I did put the full recipe down in the description box below. I also put a link to my blog, so in my blog I go way more in depth about all the ingredients, why we use them, everything like that. So if you're interested in checking that out, feel free to hop over to my blog. There's also a printable recipe on there, so if that's easier for you, that is available on the blog. The cool thing about this all-purpose cleaner is you can use it pretty much anywhere. The only thing that I wouldn't recommend is I wouldn't recommend using it on like tile or stone because it could actually dull it or cause some damage, but other than that, you can use this pretty much anywhere. There's some satisfaction for me about making something myself and then using it to clean my house. I don't know why it's so satisfying for me, but it is. I have so many things in my business room that I use for blogging, and I have so many ingredients that I can use in so many different ways. I really love being able to take an ingredient and see how many different ways that I can use it. So before we hop in, I do want to kind of warn you, I'm using a few different ingredients, and you might be like, whoa, why do you need so many ingredients to create this all-purpose cleaner? And the reason why I do that is I really want this to be an all-purpose thing. So I wanted to leave a shine behind when we're done. I wanted to be able to cut through like scum and dirt and things like that. I want it to be a degreaser. I want to be able to take this one all-purpose cleanser and I want to be able to clean majority of my house with it. So let's go ahead and look at the ingredients that we're going to use in this all-purpose cleanser. The first one is going to be distilled water. Our next ingredient is going to be our surfactant. So the surfactant is actually what gives this all-purpose cleanser its cleaning power. It's going to go ahead, grab the dirt and help remove it from surfaces, and I'm using cocamide propyl betaine. Then we have just a little bit of vinegar. Now the reason why I want to use vinegar is it is very acidic, so it has a very high acidity, and it helps to break down soap, scum, dirt, things like that off surfaces. And then we have the superstar of the recipe, which is the de limon. So de limon is actually made from citrus fruit. It is made from oranges, lemons, limes, things like that, from the peel of them. This is actually going to give your all-purpose cleaner its scent, as well as it is a degreaser, and it leaves a shine on hard surfaces. In order to get our ingredients to mix together with the water, we're going to need an emulsifier, and I'm using polysorbate 20. And then lastly, we need a preservative. So anytime that you are going to go ahead and mix something with water, you have to add a preservative. Otherwise, you're going to grow some pretty nasty junk pretty quickly, and that's the last thing we want in a cleanser. You're going to want to start by measuring out all of your ingredients on the scale. You're going to want to make sure you have a kitchen scale that goes to 0.01 of an ounce. That way you get a really accurate measurement. So let's go ahead and make our all-purpose cleanser. Start out with a small mixing container, and we are going to go ahead and put our de limon in here. Into this, we're going to go ahead and add our polysorbate 20. And then we're just going to go ahead, we're going to give that a good mix. We just want to make sure that everything mixes together really well. To this, we're going to go ahead and add our vinegar. And you'll notice that once I add the vinegar, it turns like a cloudy color. That's because it's going ahead and it's emulsifying. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add the surfactant. And we'll give that a really good mix. We really want everything mixed together before we add it to the water. In here I have our distilled water. I'm going to go ahead and add our mixture that we just made right into this distilled water. And we're carefully, because I'm almost overflowing my container here, we're carefully going to go ahead and mix that all in. Now that we have that mixed together, what we're going to go ahead and do is add our preservative. And we're going to give it another nice good mix. And then go ahead and just whatever container you're going to put this in, you're going to go ahead and fill it up with your cleanser. This is a pretty big recipe, so it's kind of hard to see while I'm pouring it. I just like to make a full spray bottle when I do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed making and using your own all-purpose cleanser. Bye!